Hey folks, this is Billy with Squirrel Boar. Like most of our episode content, I don't have my intro today scripted. If you didn't know this, we basically run on the fly this whole show. Every episode that you see, you might think like, why would they write that into the show? Well, I'm here to tell you you're being a dumbass. Because it's all improvised, basically. Enjoy episode 231. This is a little section that I'm going to call compliments. And in this, we are going to compliment each other.
Right.
And also, so we're going to compliment each other, but the thing is that you're only going to drop one compliment to one person in this room, but it's going to be like the nicest compliment, like not just some frilly foo-foo compliment, but like basically like the nicest compliment you can think of. And then we're going to have the opportunity to give a compliment to somebody else through the web. So you're going to be able to like look into the camera and choose someone and give them a compliment.
Does it have to be like someone that we know, or like what do you think?
No, I don't think so. I think that if you want to compliment J-Law or whatever, then
yeah, okay, celebrity crush episode.
You know what? I'm just throwing it out there. That's just an option. Okay.
So we start internal and we get out external.
Yeah. Or either way, but we should each do one at a time. It doesn't matter if you do the room or through the web, first. So, yeah.
Right. What if one of us doesn't get complimented?
Well, we'll have to do that. So you can't get... The same person in the room can't get complimented twice.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh.
I'll start. So, I might need to actually... Oh, ding. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-dong.
Rat's dong. Rat's dong.
Rat's dong.
Rat's penis.
Nice big rat's dong.
Nice.
No, I'm just gonna sit here stealth because I'm gonna really focus on this compliment.
Do you have it already?
You know what? I am inspired by the winds of the universe.
I have,
Oh, you have one?
I have a compliment.
For who?
For you.
Oh, okay, well, hold on to it.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Can we compliment ourselves?
No, go ahead.
No, I just, if you were going to compliment the same person I was going to compliment, then we were going to, have issues. But I can't compliment myself.
Were you going to compliment yourself? Oh, you weren't. Okay. I would like to compliment the attention to detail that you had from the idea of this project to where we are now. Things seem to have gone pretty smooth, and everything staying right on course. We're pretty much doing exactly what was written out, and I appreciate that attention to detail that you had for this, and I'm sure that carries through all parts of your life, I'm assuming. That's my compliment.
What a delightful compliment.
Thank you. It's very, very nice to hear. Oh, I'm in here with someone. Scoot the Flute, are we in here together?
I think so.
You in this mine?
Oh, I'm not quite in the mine. I think
Okay.
I'm above it.
All right. I gotta get to a place where I get stealthed, so I can give a compliment. Oh, that was for the last one.
Oh, okay.
Um,
That's all we have time for.
I am going to compliment Cecily. Cecily.
Mhm.
I mean, you already know some of this information, okay? But I'm just gonna shoot straight from the hip here. You have such a delightful personality, okay? And I really get a kick out of the way that your mind works and the way that you can't help but deliver the pun, even in a situation where it's not pun time. And your brain works in that way, and it's like you have control over it for sure. And yet, in those moments that might not need a pun, the pun is there and it's delightful. And I will just follow that whole thing up with saying that I just love your laugh.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was glad because I laugh a lot. So.
Well, there's only one person that I can compliment.
Oh, right.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, don't let
You
it's no less genuine, Nathan, just because you're the only person that I'm allowed to compliment based on the rules.
Sure, and I wouldn't have even thought that.
But now.
Nathan, my compliment to you is that after having gotten to know you over the course of this project, you have become, in my mind, one of the most trustworthy people that I can think of.
Oh.
And I would feel completely like I wouldn't bat an eye in trusting you with even stuff that maybe I would feel worried about entrusting to other people. I think that you have my trust 100%, and it has been earned by a combination of every single thing and every little interaction we've had together.
Well, thank you.
But I had to compliment you. So
What a
like,
nice compliment.
Yeah, you
Pulling
could have
out
left
my
that.
No, I'm just kidding. Not to ruin it.
I did have to say it to you, but nonetheless.
But there it is.
All right.
Yeah. All right. That also leaves me with an option. And it is that, Caleb, you have such a unique way of thinking, and it really, really comes out on stage. And you're one of my favorite people to watch on stage, actually, because I never have any idea what you're gonna say, but then once you say it, it's always the perfect thing to be said. And so very open-minded, also, and that is just such a delight to me, is to have friends that are so open-minded and keep me guessing about what they're gonna say. And I feel like you do that for everyone in your life.
Wow. Well, thank you, Cecily.
Is it true that in recent shows you've kind of embodied a little bit of a Mortiness?
Me?
Have you felt that?
Couple times.
Okay. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Gee, I don't know.
Yeah. I've definitely been thinking a lot about Rick and Morty, so it's just like accidentally bleeding through into my personality.
Oh. Well, don't suppress that. Because for the people that don't know, it's hilarious, and for the ones that have seen Rick and Morty, I think it's a nice. They feel in good hands.
A little homage. Nice.
Yeah.
I got another extra free compliment.
Right. And for my web compliment, I would like to compliment the one and the only PewDiePie for not only talking about our channel to his viewers, but for really taking the time, because I know you have a busy schedule, just to watch our episodes and join us in the near future. Thank you.
I don't know that was a sincere compliment, Nathan.
Oh, we have 2 weeks for it to happen.
That was a sincere compliment.
Your compliment was basically like, "Thanks for checking us out," which is, it's not so complimentary. It's a thank you.
He'll never disagree with that.
I agree with you.
I can think up another.
No, that was yours. It's fine.
Well, my web compliment goes out to also a YouTube personality, and that is to Jenna Marbles, because you are just so unbelievably funny. Like I can't even believe it. I could be having the worst day, and then I could be 30 seconds into one of your videos and in tears laughing. Nathan can back me up on this, because oftentimes he's like, "What are you watching over here, Jenna Marbles?" And I'm like, "Yes, that's exactly correct."
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know how you do it. You're so effortless, and you're so great in so many ways that I've noticed. I mean, I don't know you. I don't want to sound like a creep, but good job. Keep doing what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. We'll be watching.
Just to add to that layer of potential creepiness.
Relatable. That's what I was gonna say. Relatable as fudge, man. Feels good to compliment people even when they're not looking.
Yeah.
I'll go next. My compliment is for Bernie Sanders, and I thought I'd compliment somebody else, maybe, but I just really like, as I was just thinking about it, when Jenna Marbles and PewDiePie were getting complimented, I just am so impressed with your gumption and your willingness to like take on the man by being the man. I know it doesn't necessarily make a ton of sense, but you're up against a huge system, and you're so fearless in your brazen talk of the system, of how it's corrupt. And that's the same system that has chewed up and spit out a ton of people, and you're beating it with social media, and I just am so impressed. And I wish you the best of luck, but I compliment you for your fearlessness and your bravery and your unwavering stance for the betterment of humankind rather than the betterment of yourself.
And we are currently sharing a building with him,
That's right.
so he might hear this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with my web compliment. Probably the most likely to get heard by the person that it's to, but mine is to Jackie Chan. And Jackie Chan, I think you were probably the earliest memory that I have of directly being inspired by a non-family human being. And I've always loved watching your movies and hearing all your interviews and everything that you've had to say, and it's all been really inspirational. And you had that one cartoon that one time, and it was a lot of fun. But the thing that really inspires me the most about you is that your rise to popularity was right sort of piggybacking, well, that's kind of a diminishing word, but it was really close to the rise of popularity of Bruce Lee. And a lot of people tried to lump you together and tried to call you the new Bruce Lee. Mm-hmm. But you were not. You were yourself, just like that one fortune cookie that Billy and I got or whatever. And in a way, you completely bent genres. You introduced the idea that there could be like an action comedy,
mm-hmm.
and I feel like the action comedy genre would be would be in a different place if it weren't for you. So I'm just happy that instead of agreeing with everybody and just trying to do Bruce Lee #2, you decided to be who you were, and you made a lot of people very happy because of it.
That's awesome. Also, what's your favorite Jackie Chan movie?
Ooh, that's a good question. There are I've seen a lot of Jackie Chan movies, but I think that I haven't seen many of them more than one time, and a lot of them were when I was younger. I would have to say it's close, and it's between The Drunken Master, not Legend of the Drunken Master. But Legend of the Drunken Master is also great. You know, this is like comparing great things.
Those are two different movies?
Yeah.
I've only seen Legend of
Drunken Master is a really early Jackie Chan movie that like sort of inspired a Western reimagining, which is Legend of the Drunken Master. But it was sort of like one of his original Chinese movies that he wanted to like bring to this audience. So Drunken Master, and I guess sort of Legend of Drunken Master too, because they have a lot of great moments. And then also Jackie Chan's First Strike, in which he plays himself. And there's a ladder fight scene that I remember some intense bloopers of like snapping his hands in the giant metal ladder on accident as he's using it like a weapon, and there's like a shark fight. Oh, it's great. Also, another thing that I think is really cool about Jackie Chan's movies is that whenever possible, he would do his own dub in dubbed versions of his movies. So it was just his own voice speaking English for himself.
Over himself.
Yeah, speaking Chinese, which is really enjoyable to watch. Like, it just makes it seem like he's so connected to the entire creative process.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't his son in some legal trouble? Do we
Oh,
know
maybe.
about that?
I have no idea.
Alright, we won't tie that to him. This is his moment right now.
Yeah. He's not.
He was
beholden-
making
He's not
movies.
beholden for his son's legacy.
He doesn't have any. I mean, he was making movies. Okay.
And the end of the episode.
Wow.